My name is Just Shane, and thanks for tuning in. It is a little bit after 7 on a Saturday morning, and I'm here at the office doing stuff like not sleeping in or watching cartoons, so that's always a plus. Anyway, so I wake up this morning. I'll tell you this before I tell my story. And they had talked about weather coming in. Okay, today is April 7th. Okay, this is by the time I film this. Today is April 7th. I'm supposed to be attending a spring-themed wedding later. I walk outside, and it's snowing. We almost have an inch of snow here. It is like a stinking winter wonderland outside, okay? I feel like I should be waking up and opening up Christmas presents in my onesie, okay? But that's what it looks like. And this is spring. Spring has sprung, okay? We have flowers. People mowed their grass yesterday. It was a good spring day. A little chilly, but not that bad. And I look out, I'm like, what is this white stuff? What is this all over the place? What HR number do I have to call for somebody to take care of this? This is snow. Like, let me see if I can show you something. Like, see, look. And it's still coming down. Like I said, we almost have an inch of snow. That's ridiculous. Anyway, that's not the reason why I want it. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's fine. We're fine. I ran over a cross, but it's okay. So the reason why I want to talk to you this morning is because we had this scenario happen yesterday afternoon, and it's too good not to share. So I'm here again at the office trying to get stuff done, theology, defense, and all that good, not much important. It's very important. Anyway, so I get a phone call from my wife, and she says, "Husband, I must confess my sins. I have done something wrong." I'm like, okay, I feel like I'm a Catholic priest, but go on. She says, there was these little girls that came over, there were Girl Scouts, and they have convinced me to buy a couple of boxes of cookies. I'm like, you Girl Scouts? She's like, yes. I'm like, you bought Girl Scout cookies? She's like, yes, and I feel so horrible about it. She told me how it was. Okay, so whenever my wife is home and somebody comes to knock on her door, her anxiety goes through the roof, because she doesn't expect anybody to show up besides me. And so she just sort of stops. She hears that knock, stops, like she's a deer in a headlight. And this little girl peeks her head into her door window. She's like, oh, I think I see somebody. She's like, darn it. So she goes to the door, and there's these two little girls all decked out, Girl Scout stuff. And they're like, would you like to buy some cookies? And the way that they said it, she's like, of course I will. So she ended up buying a couple boxes of cookies. And I went back and I thought about it. I'm like, that would be really convincing. She's like, if you were there and the Boy Scouts were to sell cookies, you would have done the same, because I was in Boy Scouts. And I said, well, no, Boy Scouts don't sell cookies. They sell things like cheese and popcorn and sausage plates and, silly things like that, but not cookies. Men don't sell cookies. And if you do, we need to talk. Anyway, I'm just kidding. It's that we get wooed into buying Girl Scout cookies, and I understand. Girls have to make a business. Okay, they're probably trained to be really nice, because they're like, oh, your house looks nice and your kitty is so cute. Yeah, they're trained to be like that. Those Girl Scouts, I know what's up. I know what game you're playing. Okay, your competitive mothers and your competitive leaders have told you to be cute and nice and to wear your cute little sashes and everything, but I know your game, okay? There was competition. I was in Unit 314, 304 with the Boy Scouts. We knew what was up, okay? We knew those Girl Scouts were no good, but it's okay. You're doing a good job. Come to find out, those cookies were not a waste of time, because my wife told me, she's like, well, hey, there's a plus side to this after I bought them. We can eat them. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, they're not made with egg or milk, so we could technically eat them. I'm like, oh, did you look at them before you bought them? No. You didn't know? No, I didn't know. But we came home and I come to find out that the lemon wedge cookies are my favorite. And girls, if you're out there and you know me, I'm the guy to see about those lemon wedges. Currently my favorite cookie right now. Anyway, so that happened. But I was thinking about the scenario. I was like, if it was me, I would have easily said no. I would have broken their little hearts, said, no, you little brats, closed the door, and then walked away. And it would have felt completely fine. I wouldn't have been that mean. I think I would have been that mean. I don't know. But the situation would have been a lot different had I been at the door. Now, if there was a dude in a big mustache with a red coat telling me to see a live man-eating chicken, it cost me $10 to get a truck, I would have easily gone in there like, absolutely, let me see this thing. What about this man-eating chicken? But there'd be like a dude there sitting with a bucket of chicken, eating like a leg or something, smiling at me with a sign that says, gotcha. I'd be like, that's really funny. He needs to put a shirt on, and I want my $10 back. that would have been my situation. Had I would have been easily wooed into that because I'm a guy. but my wife was wooed over to buy Girl Scout cookies, and it was just a really fun incident. I don't know. I just feel like I had to share that. So just fun stuff that happens. Anyway, so the moral of this story is, people are nice. They woo you into buying things, like those street people who try to get you to buy stuff. Those street vendors, or people like I don't know. I can't think of them right now. Like, the first thing that comes to mind is Mormons or Jehovah's Witness. That's probably not right. It's probably not even the same thing. Anyway, listen to people, see what they got. You can say no, and it's going to be okay. Or you can say yes and end up with some really nice lemon cookies. I don't know. Of course, I don't know if the Mormons are selling lemon cookies. Huh. That might help their evangelism techniques. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I will see you later. I'm going to try to get stuff done today because I'm going to, if the snow's going to keep falling, and I'm going to go attend a spring-themed wedding later. So, anyway, guys, I will see you later. Have a great afternoon, and you will see me at the same face, same